Boom. There you go. Hope you
Boomer.
enjoyed that, chaps. Hopefully they didn't like explode all your eardrums right at the start. Right, I've got the speaker back on. Just try and give Mr. Jingles a call. We'll see how this goes. I did test this earlier, Skype calling during a stream, using my girlfriend as a willing volunteer.
The risotto queen.
Should I give him a little quick text first to say, or should we just call him and say, let's just call him. He'll be fine.
What's the worst can happen?
Yeah, he said he's good. He said he's good. Oh, what a hero. Okay, call on Skype. Let's see if this works.
Oh,
This is exciting.
it's all beeping.
It's the ring.
I've never used Skype before. No?
He's just teasing us.
He doesn't want to seem too keen.
Hello?
I'm real sorry about it. I just realised I was in Do Not Disturb mode, so I didn't get to
Wow.
We thought you were teasing us.
Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. How you doing? You well this
How you
Christmas
doing, Frodo?
evening?
How you doing, Sam?
We're good. We're good.
I'm
Thanks
sorry,
for your...
it occurred to me. I was watching the stream. I was like, hang on a minute.
This thing seems weird. Yeah, you're gonna have. There's probably like a 15-second or so delay on the stream. So
That's no problem.
yeah. Wow. Well, thanks so much for joining. Thanks for watching as well and sharing on Facebook. Very very cool of you, dude.
And thanks for the donation as well. We picked that one up.
I must say, it's amazing how good the game looks on console.
Yeah.
Oh, a
You heard it
cheeky
here
compliment
first,
there.
Well, credit where credit's due. And you seem to have different things on the console. I mean, obviously you've got stuff. I was really jealous when you got the TOG sea battles last.
Oh yeah, that was really good. That was really good fun.
Wasn't it not worth getting a console just for that? Just so that you could play it.
I was actually quite tempted.
Yeah, Tog Battles was fun. They've done a few good mini-game modes. We had Tog Battles, we had Lunar Chaffies on the moon with reduced gravity.
Oh, that looked amazing.
That was
we
really
Chaffee
fun.
Races on the PC a couple of years ago, and that was fun, but the Chaffee on the moon looked incredible.
We were pretty jealous of the Chaffee Races, to be fair. And the Chaffee Football looked really fun as well, like Rocket League. What a tank. That looked pretty good.
It looks so good. Well, we've got toy tanks now at the moment. I'm not sure if you've got anything like that on the PC.
No, you've got the whole Christmas in the garage. You play the game and you earn Christmas decorations for your Christmas tree and your snow KV2. It's not a snowman, it's a snow KV2. And it's really good. I mean, previously, what have they done? They've said, right, here you go. Here's a free, crappy tier 2, tier 3 premium tank that is absolutely garbage, and you're going to sell and keep the garage.
I mean, yeah, that describes probably 75% of my garage, I think.
Exactly.
Like when we did a garage update video a little while ago, and so many of them, I just don't even remember where. I've got so many tier 2 and tier 3 premium tanks, I don't even remember where I got them from. I've never used, but I refuse to sell premium tanks.
And they have almost all been absolutely terrible. I mean, I keep them because I don't sell tanks. Well, I do. I sold the M3 League. It's the only tank I've ever sold.
But I don't blame you.
Yeah, but I mean, this time around, you do the missions, you decorate your tree, and you unlock consumables and discounts. I think the first 5 or 6 of the Swedish tanks are completely free because of all the things I've unlocked. And a full female crew as well for the Swedish tanks.
Female crews, that's something that we don't get on
We don't get female crews.
Well, what you get with the female crew is they all come with the Sisterhood of Steel skill, which is just like Brothers in Arms. So 5% bonus crew skill straight away for everything. But that counts as a sort of... It doesn't count as the first skill. You get that for free. Which means that, obviously, your second, third, and fourth skills cost exponentially more experience to grind.
Yeah.
So what it means is... Your next, your actual first skill you also get for free, so you get to pick. So straight away you get the crew commander, for example, Brothers in Arms, and you can pick 610 straight away. And then the third skill is where you start actually grinding the experience on. So it means you can get a 4-skill crew on these tanks in half the time that you can get a 4-skill crew on any other tank that doesn't have that Sisterhood of Steel skill.
Nice.
They were kind of sneaky, however, because the first... I mean,
there's always something. It's always normally money.
Yeah, there's always a catch, because the first crew that you get goes on the tier 1, and it doesn't have a gunner. It's got a commander, a driver, a loader, and a radio operator. So
Okay,
if you want to transfer them to something that isn't a tier 1 tank, you have to pay 500 gold to retrain the radio operator as a gunner.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, but then it's worth it, because it's amazing having one of these all-female crews.
We'll forgive them. Do they have any wacky names or anything like that? That's what we kind of...
Nah, they're all just like Helga, Sven's daughter, or, stuff, Swedish stuff, I don't know.
That's something else you're getting on a PC as well. You're getting the old Swedish tanks.
Yeah. No, they're not. Well, they must be coming on the console, surely.
Oh, I don't know. That's something... Oh, 1 minute, sorry. There's something that obviously everyone's going to be asking for, well, round the clock until we get them. It was the same thing with the Japanese heavy tanks.
Yeah.
We was really looking forward to them, and then once they've come out, it's like, what's the new thing that we haven't got?
I think Czech and Swedish are the two that are probably at the moment.
Yeah, always the case. I have to admit, I've never actually owned a games console.
No.
Not that I have anything against consoles in general, it's just that when consoles first came out, like Mega Drive, stuff like that, all the games that appeared on them were kind of games I didn't really like. Platform games, fighting games, driving games, all that sort of thing. I was more into adventure games, role-playing games, strategy games, and simulators, which was really what the PC was all about. So, I mean, at the time I had a Commodore Amiga, and you could get some, sort of console-style games on that. So I remember Street Fighter 2 was awesome on the Commodore Amiga. I broke so many joysticks playing that game.
It's right. It just means that you're human if you do that. It's fine. Is it because we know that obviously you're not a big fan of streaming, but would that be something that you'd like to do in the future, like a strategy game, like something like Civ? Because I assume that you like Civ and things like that.
Well, it's funny because I've been playing a lot of The Division on Steam lately.
Okay.
And that's amazing. And of course, you can play on the console as well. Although I don't think that, but again, it's kind of like the new survival mode that just came out, patch or 2 back. It's not available on console, so you can play The Division on console, but the survival mode isn't available for you, which is a bit of a bummer. But you're getting that a lot now. You can, War Thunder do it. They put the console on the War Thunder, and you can play PC, console, blah blah, so on and so on.
Yeah.
So the boundary that used to be there between console games, where you're playing games like Wipeout and Street Fighter and Tekken, and PC games where you're playing F-16 Falcon and so on and so on. The boundary's blurring now because you've got a lot of crossover between the two different platforms, which of course means that now I don't need to get a console because a lot of console games I can now play on the PC anyway.
I'm surprised Wargaming haven't just offered you a free console. That's what I would do if I was Wargaming. Just try and give you one.
Try and give you one.
Just please take a console and play it. Please, just do a video.
Go out and buy a TV.
They've had a lot of sponsored stuff recently.
I don't watch television. I had television for years, and realised that I'm paying an annual TV license fee. I didn't buy it; I just rented it. The TV, that is, not the license fee. By the way, if I swear, do you guys have to put money in the swear jar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
shit,
probably.
that's a shame, isn't it?
Ah, you bastard.
Anyway,
really loud
I was trying to do. By the way, guys, we're just in a training room. If anyone's got a TOG, wants to do an all TOG, we've got 9 in the room at the moment with TOGs. Maybe we do an all arty. If the TOG thing's not working out, we could do an all arty. Do you think, Lamb? Maybe that instead.
Yeah.
It's the all arty is pretty fun. That's a good one to watch as well.
that would be a laugh.
It's pretty good. I'll go and we got a nice spectator cam they put in as well.
Yeah, they kind of do it for like the
we're going to go all
the
time.
league kind of stuff for Wargaming, don't they?
They do,
got a nice spectator cam that they put in for
competitive
us.
stuff.
Yeah. We saw a lot of that. That is, you have to be crazy fast and know what's going on to be able to actually be the producer and directing the camera in one of those Wargaming games.
Yeah.
I mean, the reactions of the players at that kind of level are just absurd. Often you'll be sitting watching something, you don't actually know what it is that's going on. You just know tactics of each other. You can't figure out why they're doing it, and by the time you figure it out, it's too late. Half of them are dead and they're somewhere else.
It just sounds
being able
way
to actually
too
direct
stressful
where the
for
camera
me.
should be going and what it should be watching, it takes some skill when you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people in our community and people I know are into the competitive thing. There's not like an in-game implementation of any kind of clan wars or anything on console, but there are like community organised tournaments, and then Wargaming will offer prizes, so like gold or silver or whatever.
Yeah, they're doing something similar in World of Warships, which I just remembered because I get so many requests, I just kind of forget about them. I'll say, yeah, sure, I'll do that, and then Oh crap! I'm doing that tonight. Huh? So,
You've been playing much
sure.
Warships lately?
Sorry,
Still enjoying
what?
it? You've been playing much Warships lately? Still enjoying it?
Yeah. I'm wondering when that's going to come out on console. Would you play that?
I think I'd give it a go. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in trying it.
Yeah.
I think that it's not something I've heard any rumours that they're actively working on, but I know. I think if they,
It'd kind of be silly not to bring it out.
yeah,
Really.
that feels like the next. Because for me, it feels like with console, they've had a big thing, a big new thing every year since it's come out. Because they had Xbox 360 version, then like a year later-ish, maybe a bit more, Xbox One version, then PlayStation 4 was like a year, 6 months after that. So they keep having these big milestones. So now it's like, well, what's the next milestone? Unless maybe PS4 and Xbox all playing together. That's something that. Why can't I select this vehicle? What have I done?
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds that'd have to be really kind of silly to kind of do it. But
I'm so bad. At
sorry,
saying
Ben's
it.
kind of faffing around. Has your console crashed or something like that, Ben?
No, I've just like set the room up wrong.
You're silly.
That's fine.
Because it strikes
call
me
you
that, I mean, watching the gameplay on a PC, or playing on PC, and then watching the gameplay on console, just about the only real advantage I could guess PC would have over console, as far as actually playing is concerned, is being able to pan the camera around a heck of a lot faster to look around you for threats with a mouse than you can with a controller. But other than that,
Yeah, it's a bit clunky doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult
But
to
then
say.
again, World of Warships would seem to be more suited to be played on the console than World of Tanks for that very reason.
I think it could work pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, when I tried it really briefly on PC. Admittedly, I didn't give it the time it needed to learn it, but I just found, because I'd been so used to playing console for a few years now, the amount of controls on the keyboard, I was like, oh, I just didn't know where to start. You know, didn't know what I was doing. I was a complete noob.
It's
It's
so
terrible.
confusing. It's a bit slower pace as well, I think, than Tanks.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of really sit back and
It is. Unless, well,
Let
even if you're
things
playing
happen.
a destroyer, you know, it's still a slower paced game than even playing a heavy tank in World of Tanks. But the thing, it's more, there's more thought involved. There's more reactions in World of Tanks. And I'm not saying there's no thought involved in World of Tanks. I mean, obviously you have to think about where you're going to go and what you're going to do when you get there and what you're likely to encounter and what your tactic is going to be if, you know, the heavy tank is on the corner that you, and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
But if you screw up in World of Tanks, you think, everybody's shooting at me. It takes seconds to get into cover, provided you don't get your tracks blown off and have to burn a repair kit and so on and so on.
yeah.
If you screw up in World of Warships, you know, a battleship can't just slam the brakes on, reverse around an island. If you're in trouble in World of Warships, you're in a lot of trouble.
You're boned, yeah.
So
Yeah.
planning where you're going to go and what you're going to do when you get there, and always trying to think, okay, do I have an exit strategy? What's my exit strategy going to be? There's a lot more thought involved because there's more time to think about what you're going to do.
Do you think your time in serving in the Navy actually has given you some kind of advantage actually on warships? I know it's quite
None whatsoever.
I was about to say, it's quite extraordinary lengths to go to actually get some kind of advantage in a computer game. But
Yeah, it's. I mean, I know the difference between port and starboard. That's about it.
Well, it's reassuring to hear that. I'm glad we were looked after safely. You know.
the training didn't go to waste.
So
I'll
we've
tell you
just
what,
loaded
I don't
up.
know if you can do this. Well, I've not seen a reason why you can't. But what we've done in training room games for special event streams in the past was great fun. Is where you two, for example, pick any tank that you like, but you're not
Yeah.
allowed to fire the guns, and everybody else on the team has, because you've got some premium tanks to give away and stuff, haven't you? So how
Yeah,
about
we
trying
have.
this for an idea? You two pick
Okay.
whatever tank you like. Probably
Yeah.
good idea to pick a fast medium. But you're not allowed to fire any ammunition. Everybody else in the training room on the other team has to pick a tier 2 tank of their choice.
Oh my god.
And then your mission is to ram them all to death, and the last tier 2 tank alive wins the premium tank.
That's an excellent
Nice.
idea.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, we should definitely try that. Yeah, we got some T-34 88s to give away, which I don't think you have on PC, do you?
Is that a T-34 with the German 88mm?
It is indeed, yeah. And it's also capable of training Soviet and German crews. It's
Oh.
one of those dual trainers we've got.
That's just. Oh, I'm getting jealous now.
It's pretty tiny. Yeah, that's one of the things that a lot of PC people have been a little bit jealous of. But it's funny. I really noticed at Tank Fest. It goes both ways. At Tank Fest, because there were a lot of more PC community people there than console, and so many people were like, I was so used to hearing console people moaning about, oh, we haven't got this compared to PC, like we don't have competitive play, we don't have national crew voices or whatever. I'm just so used to hearing that, and then suddenly I was hearing all these PC people being like, oh man, console have all the good stuff, they get all this, and they get all that. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
apparently
again,
the grass.
Be careful what you wish for, because if you want national crew voices, you heard the national crew voices for the British cruisers in World of Warships?
No.
No.
It's so embarrassing.
Really? Is it American British?
No. Well, I think it's sort of like an American idea of what the British sound like, rather than British.
No, Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins, that kind of.
Yeah, it's very.
How's your father? And all that kind of stuff.
It's marvelous. They've got
Oh, I'm
the
the old
BBC
mucker.
English. It's like, congratulations, we sang. It's like, what the hell is that? Yeah. Oh, it's just so bad. People often ask Jingles, why don't you enable national crew voices in your tanks? Well, for a start, if I'm driving a Japanese tank and I want to know what the crew are saying. I don't speak Japanese. And also, some of them just sound so bad.
Yeah, certain levels of immersion that are maybe not very practical.
Exactly.
Borderline racist.
So you've been playing anything non-wargaming recently? Do you have any sort of games you like playing maybe when you're not doing videos, like away from the channel, that's like your little secret
I have a couple.
that you like to...
I love The Division. I've been playing a lot of that lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
nice.
did mention that,
nice.
Yeah. And World of Warcraft. I've become horribly and hopelessly addicted to World of Warcraft again since the new expansion came out. I just got my 7th character to the maximum level.
Oh my god.
My priest. I was actually up until 4 o'clock in the morning. Just once you reach maximum level, that's really where the grind actually starts in these kind of games. So I need to finish my priest class campaign, and to do that, you have to. One of the missions that you get given, one of the quests, is complete 20 world quests. That takes some time. So I was up until like 4:05 this morning. Just one more quest.
That's what I like to hear. Playing games properly. That's how you play games. You know, you've got to dedicate yourself. You've got to give it your all.
Exactly. You've got to be committed.
You can't do anything half-assed.
You're committed to a mental assignment if you're up until 4 o'clock in the morning doing world quests on your 7th level 110 character.
Is that a game that you kind of play to death, get sick of, then don't play it for a while, and then kind of go back to it as well? Because I've got a lot of games like that you kind of reminisce.
I think the expansions tend to bring back resurgences in WoW. That's how I see it. I've not really played it.
I mean, I kind of dabbled. I've used to play World of Warcraft long before I was playing World of Tanks. I was playing World of War. Well, actually, I started off with Ultima Online. Do you know that? You heard of it?
I've heard of it. I'm not sure what it is though.
Way back. It was one of the first MMOs by a guy called Richard Garriott, who used to work for Origin. These are old PC games companies. Anyway, and I really got into that. But there was. It's funny when you look at some of these really old, massively multiplayer online games, and you look at like the new ones, the differences. I mean, there was, if you wanted to, griefing was rampant in that game.
Yeah.
PvP was, there were no there were no PvE servers. If you took your chances out in the world with, everybody else. And I can remember I was killing an ogre, and I noticed his health started going up. And I thought, what the hell's going on here? Since when have ogres been able to heal? There was another player healing the ogre. It's the kind of griefing that used to go on in this game. It was awesome. Oh, well,
Savage.
He's an arsehole, but he's an inventive arsehole.
One in the jar.
One in the jar.
I remember the first MMO I can remember. My brother got really into Star Wars Galaxies. He used to play that a lot.
One. Oh, that was so good.
That was a good game. And then after that, I never played WoW because I knew, because I get so addicted to games when they're grindy, it would have been the end of me. So I purposely never played it, and I've held out. But I did play City of Heroes. That was a really fun one, where you made a superhero.
I actually went to, do you know Robocraft?
No, I don't think so.
No, I've not heard of it, no.
Well, basically, it's kind of... there's a lot of City of Heroes influence there. It's one of the. I went to their studio a couple of months back, and you know how in City of Heroes, a lot of people would never actually play the game. They just spend hours sitting there in the dressing room designing their hero.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Robocraft, you basically design your tank or robot, and then go out and fight it. So that the fighting side of the game is a lot like World of Tanks. But imagine World of Tanks where you can design your own tank. You think, well, I'll take the Tiger
I think I have seen maybe a Yogscast video of that.
You know, it's kind of like that. So, yeah.
Something that reminds me of something similar I saw. Was it? I think it was. Was it Pointy Head Jedi or Aging Jedi? I think it was Pointy Head was making a space tog on Kerbal's space flight or whatever it's called. He made a space tog and was trying it out yesterday. Sounds incredible. It looked really, really good. I want to watch that and check it out.
That's something I could never really get into. It was just a bit too complicated for me. But it looks amazing, and I've watched people do amazing stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching videos and seeing the sort of launch part and thinking, oh, this looks cool, I want to try that. And then seeing the actual building part and was like, oh, what?
Then you build a rocket, you try to launch, and it goes sideways and ends up in the ocean. So
yeah, it looked incredibly frustrating.
You need a degree or something to be able to play it. Oh my god! Sorry.
So we're just doing a little all-arty battle on Himmelsorf. I don't know if you have the stream
but
on
you're
us.
in the bird. You're in
the bird.
Yeah, speaking of names, so you came up with Dave for the Hellcat.
We're trying to, I mean, if you feel like sneakily dropping calling Hellcat Dave instead in a video, you know, that wouldn't go amiss.
See, I was just thinking, I can't do that because I already used Dave.
Oh no, what's the Dave?
Well, Dave is for anybody who has a name I can't pronounce. So it's all right. It's not specific. It's not specific to any one tank or anything. So you can get away with calling the Hellcat Dave, but I can't use it because if somebody in chat has a name like, you know, it's just a whole string of letters and numbers, I'll just call them Dave.
Yeah, this was in honour of my mate Dave, who he's got about 1,500 battles in the Hellcat, I think. So a worthy title.
Well, you know what we call the FV304?
The Bertie.
Bert the Avenger.
Oh yeah, Bert the Avenger. Yeah, that's see, that's the power of you know, your influence that comes over.
It wasn't even me that came up with the name. It was Circumflexes.
Is that a Circum one? Nice.
Because the inscriptions that you can put on the side of the tank, one of them is Bert, and the other one is the Avenger.
Nice. Uh-oh, I'm about to have a bad time.
And I saw it and thought it was hilarious, so I started calling the FE304 Bert the Avenger, or just Dirty Bertie from number 30. And it caught on in a big way, but it was Circumflexes who actually came up with it, not me.
Oh, nice. What a guy. What a bearded guy he is.
Oh god, such a massive beard.
It is, isn't it? The power of the beard is strong in that one.
Have you touched it? Have you touched the beard?
I have run my fingers through that beard. It was glorious.
Have you grown your one out for Christmas?
I have, yeah. Rita wants, she does not allow me to shave, so it's getting to be quite length at the moment. Which is handy because I was at a comic convention about 6 months ago and I bought a replica Glamdring, Gandalf sword.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
The sword.
So I'm going with a Gandalf costume, I think, the next event I go to. I'm growing the beard for it.
Nice.
That's brilliant.
My dad had a Gandalf costume at a birthday party years ago. It's not really, I mean, he didn't have a proper Glamdring, and I think it was made out of curtains, but he rocked it pretty well.
Just a dressing gown.
There's just a great photo, though, where his beard is just stained red from all the red wine.
He keeps missing his mouth. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, good times.
I suppose you've got that to look forward to.
Yeah. Have you got anything planned for Christmas?
Pretty chill.
Yeah,
this is the big beard guys thing, and then after this it's winding down, going off to see family for a few days. Not been asked to dress up as Santa or anything.
Nothing too glamorous like that.
No, it's good. Did miss out. I normally like to go to an event called SantaCon that they do in London every year, and I couldn't go this year, but basically you get loads of people just meet up dressed up as Santa at like 4 different points in London and just do a big march through London, and everyone kind of thinks it's a protest march because it's the only thing you can equate it to. But it's not. It's
protesting
just,
about?
Yeah, and basically you just have a drink.
Bringing the prices down. Come on.
Yeah, you just march through London. Everyone has a drink. They play music. There'll be like a samba band, and it's like hundreds and hundreds of Santas, and they all meet up in the middle, and everyone just gets smashed. And yeah, it's great. It's really fun. You know,
That sounds awesome. It
I
sounds
recommend.
considerably
Yeah,
cheaper than what I have planned for Christmas.
yeah. You know, it's a cheap date. You know, SantaCon. Just stick a few tinnies in your bag, and you're good to go.
Yeah, some in your beard.
We're off to New York.
Oh wow,
wow.
for actual Christmas.
Between Christmas and New Year for a New York break. Been in New York twice.
Very
Once
cool.
with the reader, but it's always been in the summer, around the 4th of July, which is awesome. But I've never been to New York for Christmas. It's bloody cold over there.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, so I feel pretty well.
Just snowy and burglars.
Yes,
Yeah,
lots and lots
and-
of snow and
And
burglars.
pigeons.
The pigeon
And
lady,
pigeons.
she'll be there.
So ice skating in the Rockefeller Plaza because it freezes over and they have the Christmas tree there.
Oh yeah, wasn't Trump in that movie as well?
Trump is in that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, you went to go and give Trump a kick in the ass.
You know, I see him. I'll do what's right.
It's a swear for Trump.
Do one for Britain. What should we do next in our training room, Lammy?
Oh, we'll do what jingles.
Jingles? Should we do? Oh yeah, should we do the what was it?
Medium, high tier medium.
Okay, and everyone else in tier 2s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pick something that's fast. I mean, a Cromwell or a Comet would work as well, because
Yep.
it needs to be able to chase down all these tier 2s. So there's 2 of you, but obviously the tier 2s, depending on the ones that they choose, you know, they can be faster than you. And you want
Yeah.
to pick a map like Prokhorovka, where there's some concealment, but you know you can get a good head of speed up because there's lots of open
Nice.
ground. And you're going to need to work out your tactics between you because they're going to run away from you, but that's where the other one comes in from the side and smashes them.
Okay. So, have you got a tier 6 that you could use, Lammy? What are you thinking? Do you have a knight?
I don't have a night. I'll find something. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
You happy with tier 6?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
find something.
We'll make a room. Right, so we're going to make a training room, guys. If you'll join and pick any little tier 2 light tank, I guess.
Yeah, the Blitz. No, it's no
Do they all
tier
need to
3.
pick the same?
No, just any tier 2.
Any tier 2? They could all go in Blitzens. They're all going to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Everyone go in Blitzens, the
Yeah, that's,
novelty Christmas tree tank.
Yeah, it's the Christmas tree tank that we got out this year.
And then me and Lamb are going to pick something different, and we'll explain a bit more
What's
in a
the
sec. Lamb,
actual name
Get ready to join.
of
Oh,
what's
dear.
the real name for the Blitzen bin? It's like a weird 80-80 kind of weird tank. It's really peculiar.
I don't know. Someone in chat yell out the real name of the Blitzen. One of those weird ones. I can't get Lamb. We're both on the same team.
It'll be fine.
We'll be fine. So what are we doing? What? Sorry, we're
Now,
going to ram them, or they're ramming us.
Bear
or
in
each
mind,
other.
everybody on your team, you're going to know where they are.
Yeah. Oh, we don't get team damage on Xbox. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be an
So
issue.
it really should be just you two on your team. So I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a real shame to have to kick people.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Maybe we'll do that. So everyone pick Blitzen, and what we're gonna do is.
Or we can just have an all Blitzen
Yeah,
battle.
Let's just have an all Blitzen battle.
An all
'cause it'd
tier
be
2
fun.
light tank battle where there's no shooting, and everybody
Ooh.
just has to ram each other to death.
Yeah.
Demolition Derby style.
Yes.
I'll be impressed if no one fires their gun, but we will try it. We'll see what happens.
We put a lot of trust in
Let's
these
do
guys.
that. Let's do all Blitzen. Everyone going to Blitzen. If you don't have a Blitzen, just sit out and do the next game. We'll just give away another T-34A after this. Rather than just restricting it to someone in this game, because only 30 people can get in the lobby as well.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Right. So I guess MTLS 1G14. I think that is what the Blitzen is. So yeah, everyone's spamming it in chat as well.
It just sounds like a barcode. It's
That's
weird.
a hyper rare tank.
Yeah, not
Well,
anymore because they just
not
gave it
anymore.
out
on the console anyway.
for free. Oh, yeah. So speaking of rare tanks, I think one that just got put on sale on PC for the first time, the Fury. Was that available before?
It was. They did a big promotion when the movie came out.
Okay, yeah.
Made it available again. They've had some. There was a couple of days ago. There was a brand new premium that I missed because they got this advent calendar thing where they got these flash sales. Tanks only available for one day, and it was the KV-122. It's a KV-1 with a IS turret and 122mm gun. So that's brand
Oh,
new.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't have that. I don't think. Well, we got a KV-12244. I think that's a thing. Oh god, so many tanks. I don't know how these people do it. The other day I was trying to look up the stats or something. Googled the stats for tank, and it pulled back one of my own review videos. I was like, that shows how bad my memory is. I'm like, reviewed a tank and then totally forgotten. There we go. Look, we've got all the blitzens ready, so let's jump in. We'll see what happens, and then we'll do another giveaway for another T-34A after this. Oh, well, thanks for joining us. What, are you having a pleasant, relaxed time now? Have you all videos sorted for Christmas, Jingles? I'm taking it.
Not quite. My last video of the year is going to be on Saturday. Saturday, I do a series I call Casual Saturday, where I play something that isn't World of Tanks and World of Warships. Last couple of weeks, it's been The Division.
Nice.
I did a huge series on XCOM 2, which I absolutely love. Loved all of those games, all the way back to Laser Squad on the Commodore Amiga in the 80s.
Oh my god.
Wow. Before my time, the Laser Squad. XCOM I've never played, but I've watched a little bit of it. I'm familiar with it. It seems probably too high pressure for me. I'm not sure I could.
It's one of those games like Dark Souls where it's really high level of skill feels needed, and it's like a game of 3D chess. It's a bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of all out, isn't it?
I like the fact that it's turn-based. Because
oh yeah, we meant to say ramming only, guys. Ramming only.
Yes, ramming only.
Forgot to mention.
This is the only tank in the game that's got 2 guns that you can use.
And it's got little ears as well.
Right.
Awesome.
Machine guns for everyone.
Yeah.
It's always good fun trying to do these training room games with this sort of the way it works. It's very hard to. You can make public lobbies, but you can't really control it too well who comes in. So there'll always be someone who had the audio turned off and didn't hear what you said, or
was just browsing the training rooms, not even watching the stream, and just thought, oh, I'll join that one.
The lag.
The lag is real.
Anyone who doesn't fire gets extra respect from all these hairy men talking to you.
Ramming.
Oh my god, it's lagging out so much. It's all the Christmas lights on the tank. Too many. Oh, I've taken a hit.
There are some shots being fired.
Yeah, I think I've only seen shots fired in the air so far.
Oh, that's true.
So I think we're okay.
We'll allow that.
Just for the comical value. Wow, they don't do much ramming damage to each other, these tanks. It's going to take a while. No. Oh, we're chipping away, 13 damage at a time.
Should all be in Panzer 2Cs. That'd be spectacular.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be great.
It's always the way. We've done demolition derby style things before in training room. We get everyone in around the middle circle in Himmelsdorf, or in the middle square rather, and then get everyone just to ram each other in like tier 3s and stuff. But there'll always be a couple of people might pick some really troll armoured like tier 2 or 3,
and
they just sit there driving into each other for 10 minutes. Oh,
yeah. Do you have the Panzer 2J on console?
We do. I think we do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
That thing is absurd.
Yeah, I was bouncing off some the other day. Right, I managed to escape a little pincer trap there. Oh, nice. Oh my god, I think 13 damage is the most I've done from a single hit. How you getting on, Lamb?
I'm just kind of sitting here tracked, getting just rammed up the arse.
Me too. Me too. I'm getting love from both ends right now.
There's a lot of love to give.
Save me, team. Save me.
Oh, I'm dead. I got sandwiched.
Go on, Dice. You gotta help
me, Tom Cruise. Save me.
Be the hero I need, Dice. There we go.
I don't think I've seen anybody do more than 13 damage to anybody else for the round.
Who's on the lowest health we can see? Oh, look, Crispy's down to nearly... There are some people who are nearly dead, although they might have been shot, to be fair. Well done for everyone for not just shooting people. Very impressive, I must say.
I'm keeping my eye out.
We've got some... we want to do some more silly platoon stuff. So earlier, I don't know if you were watching earlier, but we did the Panzer 5.4, affectionately called the Ram Panzer on console. Oh, there we go, man down. We did a ramming only in a normal battle with that earlier, where we were allowed we had one HE shell loaded, and that was all our ammo.
I saw that, yeah.
And ramming
got
only.
A couple of kills in that one. Oh, that
yeah,
amazing.
we did okay. I was surprised. I don't know if we won or not. We didn't hang around.
It's too impatient.
42 damage. Oh my god, that. Surely some kind of record.
So much damage.
What a hit. Oh, that was a big hit there. 21 damage.
That's like the damage.
Just got to work these hills, you know. It's all about working those hills.
Got to get yourself on the high ground and give yourself some ramming distance.
Yeah.
Take the high ground.
It's very even team-wise. Oh, were you out of it, Lammy?
Yeah, I just realised I haven't had my headset on for like the last 20 minutes.
You don't need it. You know.
It's overrated. It's just tanks ramming each other.
Oh, I'm coming in for a hit on Koala. No, I'm going to get stopped. Oh, it's a great save. Great save. Who was that? Myth from the Immortals clan. Big clan on the console version. Oh, double kill. Oh, I got a kill. Someone rammed into me and they died.
I love that when you're in a tank like the KV5 and somebody thinks they're going to ram you.
Oh, it's the best. I remember having that happen to me before we started the channel, so certainly before I recorded it on a capture card of any kind. I was driving, I think, a GW Tiger P, and someone was one-on-one with me, like, which is a massive arty, and someone was one-on-one. I can't remember what it was now, but it was something like a Panther or some kind of medium tank. Maybe one of the VKs, and he came in, he missed a shot on me, I missed my shotgun and shot on him, and then at that stage you're like, well, I'm dead now, I'm RC. And then he just kept driving, just drove straight into the front of me, exploded and died on like 3/4 health. GW Tiger P is like a bus. Why would you
Yes.
Why would you drive into
that? Didn't quite understand that the clue's in the name of the tank. It's the GW Tiger P. That's a Tiger P hull.
Yeah, I'm regret not capturing that moment on cam. Oh, double hit. Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, this has gone very well. This is good decision for a game. I'm enjoying this one.
The Blitzen.
I think they're going to take the Christmas tree lights off after Christmas. I'm not sure. I hope they don't. I mean, otherwise it's just the normal one, right? I guess it's got a camo net.
You might have to pay to keep them on. That'd probably what it'd be.
Yeah.
Give us 10 gold and we'll let you keep the lights. Keep the lights on for Christmas.
It's still pretty even. Not that I really think anybody cares about who wins or loses this game.
Down to 5 on 3.
Oh.
I don't know, the races can get pretty competitive. We've done a lot of races, they're pretty fun. And so it'd be like 29 people racing, or maybe one person as a ref in a Waffle E100.
Yeah.
Because they make excellent referees for anyone who's misbehaving. And then I'll go in spectator mode. But having like 28 tanks all racing looks awesome. But people do, even like when we're just mucking about, people can take that super seriously. And there's no prize for winning other than the glory of being the winner.
You guys still have the Waffle Tractor E100 as well, don't you?
We do, yeah. No, Grill 15 is not with us yet.
Are you missing it?
Well, I never had it.
Oh.
I only have one Tier 10 tank destroyer, and that's the terrible T110E4.
Oh wow, nice.
Plenty of I've had the Yak target for years, but I just keep converting the experience on it. Oh, British tanks are out. Right, I need 3 experience. What have I got a load of experience saved up on? T54 and Yak target. I keep just converting the experience on them. I don't have any Tier 10 Soviet mediums either. I've got the British, the Centurion Action 10, which is awesome, and the M48 Patton, which was awesome and is now just, good.
Nice. Yeah, I'm working my way towards the Action 10. Looking forward to that one. They only came out quite recently on console.
The Chieftain as well came out quite recently.
Yes, don't get me started. They've had the model for that thing in the game for PC for like a year now, but they just keep delaying the introduction of the thing.
They're just teasing you.
I might remake the room and just do that once more, with new people.
Get a fresh batch.
It went pretty well. It's pretty fun. All right, new room. Same again. I mean, it's a different map. We could maybe do that on. That does proc work so well for it, doesn't it? There's nowhere to run off, really.
Exactly. If you just confine everybody to the the western side of the railway line, there's nowhere to run and hide.
Yeah. Nowhere to run.
Nowhere to hide.
Here we go. Right. 10-minute duration. What was it? Tier 3.
Blitzen battle.
What class is it? I don't even remember. It's not heavy.
Kierman.
Room created. There we go. So we've also got in a little bit. I'm going to we'll do a few more of these, and then sometime after 6, I'm going to give Mr. Mad Friday a shout. Mad was the other console contributor. There was a Tank Fest with us, Jingles, and so he's going to be jumping on. He's a good dude. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Another ex-services chap. He can keep us ship shape and.
Well, he's going to be
discipline us.
Swearing another one of those guys.
His tits off, yeah, no doubt.
It's what we do.
Well, it's all for a good cause. I should check the donations and see if there's any messages to read out, really, while we're here. So, don't forget, guys, we're raising money today for War Child, which is an excellent charity. The donation link is popping up in chat every 5 minutes. There's a Just Giving page, and anyone who donates on there, we're reading out all the messages. So let me just catch up. I think we've got 2. We've got mghoul18 says, "Way to go, beard guys. Does a goatee count as a beard?"
Oh, I don't know. Borderline.
I mean, I'd say a standalone moustache, not a beard.
No, but a goatee.
Goatee, yeah, you
I'd
know.
go for that.
I think that's you don't. It doesn't have to be a full like.
Well, isn't Sercon's like just a goatee, but it's just
huge goatee.
It's just so it's like a Billy goatee.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Well, okay. We say yes.
Yes,
that's the vote.
We'll allow it.
We all agree.
Yeah, we've had a steward's inquiry, and we have agreed that a goatee is in fact a beard.
No docked points there. Right, Blitzen's only or MTLS if you haven't got a Blitzen. Let me just pick.
Get out, you
Mad
filthy
Tank.
Stuart.
Sergeant Sofa Pants also donated, saying for the kids and beards. So thank you very much, dude.
Yeah, get those kids some beards.
I was pleased with the Beards for Kids URL we were able to get for the charity page. It's been fun posting that.
Oh, did I see a BTSV in the lineup there for a second?
Yeah, I just got rid of it. You see what we have to deal with?
Tank. I actually prefer that to the Panzer 2J. Somebody was saying that the Panzer 2J gets some reverse preferential matchmaking here on the console, which I think is, minimum of tier 4 battles, and that's fine. that's the way it should be.
Oh, have we got? There we go. Look, we got another full room. Oh, brilliant. Diving in. Right, so no shooting again, guys. Ramming only. It went very well last time. Let's see what we can manage.
So we can do more than 18 damage or whatever we were doing.
I did pretty well that time. I didn't look at the scoreboard.
You did a 43 at one point.
Yeah, that was something.
So
Sorry,
much
chat.
damage.
How many people we got watching at the moment?
You
I don't know if I
rammed
should
that
look.
guy so hard he's going to take damage in the next battle he plays.
His kids are going to take damage. Probably not a good thing to say on a charity for kids.
Charity for
Don't worry,
kids.
we'll edit that bit out.
It's fine.
We'll get that in post.
I mean, we didn't really hold off. The last stream we did was a war game. We were doing a charity thing for. What was it for? God, I can't even remember now. But
It was for Help for Heroes.
No, it wasn't for Help for Heroes, was it? Not the wargaming one.
Oh no, not the wargaming one.
Our one was. No. It was
Anyway,
we didn't hold back. You know, it was fine.
Well, I don't know. Was there any C bombs or anything like
I
that?
don't think we dropped any C bombs. I think we tried to stray away from that. It can happen. That's why we're not drinking yet. We'll have a nice little tipple towards the end of the stream.
Actually, it just occurred to me, because somebody just said there in chat, Jingles jealous of the T50-2. Hell yes. But then it occurred to me that the T50-2 is legendary on PC because you could circle somebody at 70 kilometers per hour. And they just have no chance of hitting you. But they removed the T50-2 before the introduction of physics. So everybody has all these fond memories of that tank in WoT Tank's PC, but it just would not be the same now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you try to circle somebody at 70 kilometers per hour, you're going to flip the tank over. Do you have that in console? Can you flip tanks?
We don't, no. But they're working on it at the moment apparently. So that is something we're expecting probably in the first few months of next year. Would be my guess.
Well, they've been saying that for the last year or so. It's like, come on, guys.
No, I think it's a lot closer to happening now. I think, but they have also said they're not. I think they're not going to put the flipping in. They said, they didn't think they might put full flipping in, but they'll have the other physics changes.
Right.
Which felt like, kind of, from my perspective, as someone who likes to just sort of muck about and do really stupid stuff on WoT Tanks.
No.
Didn't like the sound of that. But,
Yeah. Well, I've seen some spectacular, just hilarious stuff with tanks getting into trouble on hills, like on, what's that one that's got the lighthouse at the top of the hill? Get the name of the map.
Cliff, sorry.
Cliff, yeah, on Cliff, where people have slid off the side of the cliff, flipped, hit the side, bounced, flipped in midair, and killed a tank while spinning 360 degrees.
Oh my god.
With an aerial shot. I mean, there's some amazing stuff that happens.
Yeah, I remember seeing some highlights from the like one of the big tournaments for PC where the final battle, someone got a bat chat up onto. Oh god, I just got triple teamed by Blitzens. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, wow, that distracted me. Yeah, one of the tournaments, the final was won by a bat chat. Got up first of all to a rock that you could never normally get up to by using the new physics, I think, and then got completely stuck. Also, thanks to the new physics, and got killed.
That was
in
last year's Wargaming League Grand Finals.
That was the one, yeah.
was,
It's not often I watch that stuff, but that was
because there was one tank left on the enemy team, and he was screwed because he was busy reloading. I think he was in a oh god, what's the American tier 7? The Walker Bulldog, but he had the autoloader, and he was reloading, and this bat chat was about to get him, and the bat chat got stuck.
Yeah.
And this guy basically then won the game because of the bat chat, who at that point had been the MVP on the enemy team. He pulled off some amazing stuff, but he managed to get himself stuck in the rocks. It was on cliff. And he just couldn't do anything. So this Walker Bulldog was free to reload, kill the rest of his teammates, and then go and camp.
It was fun to watch. It was
Yeah.
fun to watch, knowing the anguish that he was going through, the rage.
You just don't expect to see that sort of thing at that kind of play level.
Yeah. You know, can happen to anyone.
It makes me feel good about not being a good player as well, because it can just happen to anyone. So
Anyone
you just
can-
have those games. It's just bad luck.
Anyone can fuck up.
Oh! Hey-oh!
Ew. It's another one in the jar. I'll eat a Lindor, though, to make myself feel a bit better about it.
Sweeten that salty mouth. Go on, Ben. Rustle that into the knife.
It'll be fine.
I love it.
That's what the pop shields are for.
Yeah.
The rustling of sweet papers.
That's why people invented pop shields.
Not a lot of people know that.
That's right. Yeah.
God. This game.
Pretty even again. We are down to 5.5 minutes, though, so we should on it. No, it'll be fine. There's quite a lot of people nearly dead. This guy's very low health. Rumbly's pretty low. Crispy's half. Oh my god, yeah, he's dead.
Oh, just
Talk to Frank. Oh, it's a great gamer tag.
Right, who's on low health? Oh, there's a whole bunch from down this hill.
How you getting on, Lamb? Feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm confident I'm about to die. Oh, here we go. Death and glory.
So I don't know if you saw. I was watching a bit of the Tank Museum were Facebook live streaming the arrival of their elephant the other day.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I was enjoying watching that, and all the photos they posted of it, like being winched onto a truck and stuff. Very cool.
Yes.
Massive tank.
Oh, my Tank Museum video went out yesterday as well. They had me down a month or so ago filming my top 5 tanks.
Nice.
They put that out as a video yesterday. I was quite
Excellent.
impressed. It was a very, very, I mean, you know, obviously it was awesome. I'm in it. But, but it's a very, very well-made video as well.
I'll have to watch that. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. That sounds great.
Oh, by the
Intrigued.
way, you've got £608 and 22 pence, and that's not
holy
including gift
crap.
aid.
Oh, look at this. Let's read them out we've got 2 more new ones to read out. We've got Gunnar Rich has donated saying, way to go, Beards. Great vids and streams this year. Nice to give something back. Thank you very much, Rich. Really appreciate that. And Mad Friday has donated. Small donation towards Mad's stream fee. I know he's not cheap. Cheers, Mad. Nice one. I should give Mad a poke after this game. We'll see if we can get him to jump in a platoon and play some games. Well, I've got a lot of Twitter notifications. We'll ignore those. See what happens.
They're probably just abuse. Just your general
Probably
Ben abuse.
Yeah, we're still pretty light on the abuse. I remember like at Tank Fest, I was like, oh, we're kind of just about getting to the size now where we get like the odd random abusive comment out of nowhere, and it's kind of entertaining because
They're just kids, really, aren't they?
yeah, it's
Can
just kids.
what
you know.
it's they get to.
It's quite surprising, especially for console as well. You'd expect there to be more from consoles, I reckon. Just that
What,
kind
'cause
of
a younger audience, maybe.
Yeah, that kind of like really just angry people.
I'm surprised how little there is. You know, I'm surprised.
Angry keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, good last hit there. Good last hit.
So have you given up reading comments and things like that on YouTube?
No, I still read them all.
Yeah.
Well, I don't read all of them. It's just impossible these days. But the day a video goes up, I read every comment.
Wow.
And usually the day after a video goes up, I'll go back and approve any comments that have been blocked by the spam filter, and I'll check. You know, so for the first 2 days after I put a video up, I will read every comment that goes on.
Oh
there.
my god.
Nice.
I don't respond to them all. I used to. I used to allow myself to get trolled, but it's like, I'm going to put this. it's like when you got a 3-year-old kid who comes back from school with a picture that they've done, and it's shit. Oops. Sorry. No, it's not good. But you love it anyway, So you pin it to the fridge, and you're really proud of it. The kids done their first drawing, and so on and so on. That's the first YouTube video you ever did, right? And the people in the comments, right? Nobody has ever heard of you. The people who come along into the comments are there because they like the way you did the video. They like your personality, they like your gameplay, whatever. Right? So when you're a small channel, nobody's heard of you. You're not on the front page of YouTube. You're not being promoted as you may also like to watch at the end of videos other people have been watching. So the only people that appear in your comments are, it's like the family admiring the crap picture that the kid's done into the fridge. But as soon as they're there because they like you, so they tend to be quite supportive and a nice little community. Once you get bigger, and you start appearing at the suggested video at the end of when people have been watching other videos, a video pops up you may also like to watch. Oh, and here's one from the Beard Guys, for example. So people who have never heard of you, they've got nothing invested in you, they click a random link at the end of the video they've been watching, and suddenly it's not just the family coming around having a cup of tea in the kitchen and saying, oh, look what the kid did, pinned to the fridge. It's as if you've taken that picture and you've put it in the window of your living room so people on the street can see it. And they're shouting,
I like that
picture's
analogy.
shit.
I like that.
Right? And that's the way you have to look at it, right? And you can't let it get to you.
It's certainly a job you wouldn't be able to do for a living if you let that kind of stuff get to you. You have to.
It's totally bizarre. I sent you a platoon invite, by the way. Lamb, do you have a snake bite?
Yes.
It might be fun to do snake bite platoon, and we aren't allowed to stop. We have to go and auto drive and just drive for the entire thing. In fact, not only can you not stop, I'm also judging us on winner is the most distance covered in the map in the round.
What do I win?
One of these nuts I've got down here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Look forward to it.
I will.
I'll crack those out later.
I thought they were kiwi fruits.
They've got honey and salt on them as well, so I know they'll appeal.
Well, speaking of which, I need to get something to eat, so I'm going to have to look with you at this point. But thanks for having me along. It's been fun.
Thank you so much for joining us, dude.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. And
Thanks
for
for your
sharing
time.
sharing the link for the charity and stuff on
Merry
on
Christmas
Facebook.
and congratulations on, well, you nearly beat the goal before the stream started, so well done.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad.
Anyway.
Well, have a great Christmas, dude, to you and Rita, and New Year, and hopefully, we'll chat in the New Year, and if not, we'll see you at Tankfest.
Yep, no problem. See you guys.
Okay.
See you, mate.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Wow, well, what a treat that was, guys. What a treat. Holy crap. Thank you, Mr. J. You're too hot. Too hot.
Too hot for Scott.
Let's do this snake bite thing that I want to do, and then we'll give Mad a shout. We'll get Mad involved. It'll be fun.
What a guy. What a guy.
Wow. Stayed almost an hour. Jingles came and chill was there. Very generous.
Yeah.
What a dude.
It's just...
Right, hey chat. Sorry, I've been not really reading chat because
We've got celebrities.
been having a little celebrity boner going on. Is boner swearing?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it to my mum, I suppose. So.
What? I've got a raging boner.
I've got a massive boner. Yeah, there's one for you as well there.
No.